My name's Angela.
My name is Ryan Hovatter.
My name is Amber.
My name is Bill Ambergy. I've been here about 8 to 9 years.
I'm Wanda, and I've been coming to Westwinds since almost the beginning.
I'm Cheryl Ambergy, and I've been attending Westwinds for 4 years now.
Last year, got to be in a satellite where it was just guys, and we got to sit around and just really talk through the Bible, verses by verses.
The first time that I came here, we were in a pretty bad place to the point that we were both sitting on opposite sides of the auditorium.
It was the first time that I'd really sat with a group of women and discussed anything in the Bible or reading the Bible or kind of talking about more specific things in the Bible.
I've always been involved in small groups if they were available, and now we call those satellites.
I go to Tim Maynard's satellite, and it's the best thing that happened to me since coming to Westwinds.
And I think it took coming to Westwinds and joining a satellite group.
And I just enjoy being around people that just love God in their own way and are all on a journey like the rest of us and really kind of are sharing the same struggles that we all do.
Westwinds has impacted me most, having come from the tradition that I did that was traditional, to accept people where they are. And I've experienced God in His unconditional love.
I volunteered one time in the kids ministries, and after doing that, I started serving and became friends with a lot of people.
We barely even talked going to that group, but it was because of Dave and Ann and them loving on us and them setting a great example for us and us having some great people that just poured into us that we really came through a lot, and we turned our relationship around with each other.
It's really important to build community and to get to know other people involved in your church.
We were able to share a lot of our own stories together and kind of see how God was working in our lives and how the stories in the Bible, different things in the Bible actually related to us.
Now I lead a satellite group.
I can look at people now, not expecting them to fit into any mold or be cookie-cuttered at all, but just to accept them exactly where they are.
You just don't get to know people on Sunday morning. And so you need to be connected in that way. And there's all kinds of satellite groups. There's groups that do fun, and there's groups that study specific things like the message that was delivered on Sunday.
Neat to see the ways we all interacted with God and learned about God differently, and to just deepen our relationships with God and each other.
The ride home was really interesting because we live about a half an hour away from them, and we would have so many things to talk about, and I'd be like, oh, I didn't know you thought this about this, or how do you feel about this, or what does this mean to our marriage, or how do we want to have our family?
I was able to really learn how to ask questions about the scriptures that we were digging into, and how to really begin to read my Bible in new ways, and not just read it as a storybook, but to really engage with my Bible.
I really have seen the ladies that I've worked with grow closer to Jesus and to each other.
We got to really know each other more, and at the same time get closer to God and know God better, and so that was really cool.
And it was like part 2 of our life, and it's been awesome.
No more sequels.
No more sequels.
So important to be with people and to build relationship, and to let just yourself know that you're not alone, that there's people out there that are willing to listen, and people that I can listen to and possibly help.
Satellites are awesome.
Thanks, Dave and Ann.
Thanks.
If I could encourage you to do one thing at Westwinds, it would be to get in a satellite group.
So if I could encourage you to do anything to stay connected with Westwinds, it would be to join a satellite group.
Whatever you can do, it is so important to serve, to join a satellite.
That's what Westwinds taught me.
That's not her baby.
This is not my baby.
Get involved in the church. Serve. I served on the coffee team for a lot of years. I got my wife's phone number when we met at the coffee table. So, hey, great things can happen.
And that's how he did it too.
That is perfect.
Right there, he asked me for
Hey.
my phone number.
Give him to me.